Leblanc, YCS Providence champion here at YCS Atlanta. He just top 8'd with Heratic rulers, and he ended a draft and lost the top 8.
Yep.
What was your record in Swiss?
X2. Day 1, I was 7-0, and they lost 2 rounds in a row. So that sucked, but he just won out day 2.
What was your losses to?
Firefist, Joe Bogley, and Mermail.
Alright, let's get to the deck profile.
Alright.
Please make your way to the front of the room up at the scorekeeper stage.
The 4 Dragon Rulers. Labradorite, Inflammable Guard. Debris Dragon. 2 Maxi. Spells, we had 3 Convocation, 3 Shrine, 3 Upstart Goblin. Book of Moon and Wingbeat of a Giant Dragon. This was like Heavy Storm the whole weekend, so I liked it a lot. 3 Ashes, 3 Reckless Greed. Drawing is just the best. 2 Skill Drain, Warning, Bottomless, and Torrential.
I know she didn't play any like OTK stoppers like Fader or like Trag or anything. How?
No, I mean, Maxi is good enough because it puts pressure on my opponent. And if I have traps to back it up, they're not going to go off. Like, I mean, unless I'm playing Mirror Match and they pop, and I have no back row, I mean, Maxi will do work if my opponent is just, like, unaware that I don't run those cards.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so for the extra deck, 2 Draco Sack, 2 Atum, Gaia, 4-time Strike Bouncer, M7, and Big Eye. Synchros, Scrap Dragon, Colossal, Stardust, Blader, Red Dragon, Black Rose, and Star Eater.
Cool.
Side deck. Hand traps are in a lot actually inside. 2 Veiler, 1 Soul Scarecrow, 1 DD Crow, 1 Maxi, a False Dyna, and 5 Ferret. Dark Hole, Thermosty, 2 Overwork. I didn't have Blackhorn, so I had to play this card. I ended up working out though. 2 Mistake for spellbooks and Legions and whatnot.
What would you say is the MVP of your side deck?
Oh, my side deck? Dark Hole. This card's just awesome.
Cool. Let's get to your draft deck.
Alright, my draft deck was kind of bad because I've never played like in draft like a big tournament before. But I'll just get to I'll do the level 4 monsters first.
What's your opinion on the draft? Do you think that's stupid, or do you think that's how it should be played?
I think it's pretty stupid, to be honest. Because I mean, who wants to play in a draft after you're doing successful with your like regular deck?
Right.
And I really don't think it tests that much skill. I mean, you can build your own deck and like win a YCS. That's skill because you're like playing a deck. Like anyone else can play the same deck, but I mean, playing draft, like you can get lucky. I mean, there's just so many ways that you don't want to like lose. I mean, I don't know. I got pretty like bad pick. Well, I didn't know like the cards in the draft, so I feel like I got bad picks. But all right, so let's start with my level 4 monsters. Heliotrope, Submarine Roid, whatever this card is.
Sasuke.
2 of this guy. I thought Solar Trap Removal was going to be good. Gardna and Blade Knight. This card is really good. Rash Dragon. I locked up 3 backer with this card. It won me game 2 in top 8, but I lost game 3. Full Lion. Jump Forward. Magician of Faith. And all my tribute monsters were pretty solid. I just went off like what I knew from like cube drafting and stuff. So this interplanetary purpley dragon thing.
Long ass name for no reason.
Yeah, this card's really good.
The name in German is ridiculous. It's so cool.
Bring a monster out over 2,000. Just put your opponent like pressure unless they have like really good spells and traps. Malicious Edge. Someone told me to draft this because like once I read it, realized it was really good.
What does it do? I'm not sure.
You can tribute it for 1 tribute if your opponent controls a monster, and it has piercing.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
2,600 attack. So you Cyber. I did a Cyber Dragon play, or just tribute that and then attack over a token per game.
Oh, sweet.
It's pretty good. Free Destroyer, Power Giant, Cyber Dragon, Soft Source. This was good. 2,600 attack. White Knight, and D-Mock. I want to duality 3 times with D-Mock and Omniscient and Faith. foils, 2 active fools. This card's pretty good. Any stat booster is like good in draft because that's all you have to worry about is getting over monsters. Horn of the Unicorn, just another stat booster. Another stat booster. Forbidden Dress is just all around good. Like I think top 16, he activated like Mystic Box or something. Where yeah,
that card became the fucking ass.
He just lost. Sword and Shield. I did with my Defender.
Oh shit.
His beefy attack. Odd Reality. This is like the best card in my deck, I feel. This card is like pretty bad, but I had to play it because I had to keep it cards. This card's alright. It like halves the attack of a monster and it can't be destroyed by battle. So if my monster was about to die, I would just activate it, and then next turn I would either like Fools it or Tribute and just summon a bigger monster and just not lose. Book of Moon, another really good card. So all my spells and traps were like really good. Like all this like boosting was like amazing.
And then you just played such as to make it 40.
People reverse trap you?
No one said it. I mean, no one played it. Strike Slash, another boost. Gains 700 attack and it gains piercing, but only when you're attacking, which is kind of bad. I mean, essentially, this card's pretty good. When one of your monsters dies by battle, it's just when it's destroyed. Face up. Destroy the lowest attack monster your opponent controls, and inflict damage to half. So no one would really have like a couple monsters that were low. People would just tribute summon a big monster. So when they attack, they would just take the damage and lose their big monster. So it's just good removal. Tiki Soul and Summon the Spirit. I always like playing the monster traps.
Yeah.
Needle Ceiling. That's what I lost to.
You also Needle Ceiling?
I lost to it. I had like 3 monsters out. He had 1 set, and I think he had like no cards in hand. And he actually, I think he drew Needle Ceiling, or if he had it in his hand. But I lost Needle Ceiling ultimately because it just happens. Profitable Roar, it's a really good damage death card, and then Regeki Bottom.
Cool.
This card's good. Regeki the bottom.
I've been asking all the people we interview this. What do you think is the best deck and why?
Like
for meta wise, not just the draft. Not the draft. You can't draft.
I think Mermail is really good just because they like. They're pretty consistent.
I've seen a lot of people make the switch.
My favorite deck's Heratics.
All right. Thank you, man.
This is a shitty format.
No, the draft is shitty.
I'm glad I lost in 32 not to deal with it.
All right, man. Thanks.